back to the Can-Am Garage, guys. This video is in response to Chris Martin's latest episode of his Sprudio. This is no Sprudio. This is an actual working model workshop. And what I'm going to do is dispel any myths that all I build is cars. This was started back, I want to say, December, between Christmas and New Year's. And this is as far as I got in the given amount of time I gave myself. As Chris implied, I do build stuff aside from cars and trucks. This being a Blackburn, later Hawker Siddeley, Buccaneer S.2B. This is a replica of an aircraft that served in Operation Granby, or as the Americans call it, Operation Desert Storm, Desert Shield. These aircraft were particularly effective at ground strike, which is what they were made to do. And in the case of the Buccaneer, it's a real favorite of mine because, like the American F-105 Thunder Chief, it is capable, once airborne, it is capable of going very fast at very low levels, which means the two engines, the 105 had a single engine, but they're big powerhouses. The cockpit is completely finished, decals, painted, everything's in it. Painted the main landing gear, have not painted apparent. Oh yes, I have painted the nose gear, that's cool, the nose gear bay. No landing gear at this point, but you can see where the various stores are going to be put on the underside of the wings. And like the F-105, it could carry a fair bit of stuff. That's all meant to be dropped down upon the other guys. The red team as opposed to the blue team. These big aircraft originally served on the Royal Naval carriers when they actually had carriers without ski jumps, which were designed for first for the Hawker Siddeley Harriers and later for the now modern F-35s with the HMS, is it Queen Elizabeth? Regardless, cool aircraft. This is a 1/72nd scale kit, and as such, it's, given the size of the actual aircraft, this thing is still good size. Let's take a quick look. Not the ideal measure, but in 1/72nd scale, it's about 10 3/4 inches long. That's a big plane in 1/72nd scale. Very big plane. Two-man crew. Yeah, fun. This is an Airfix kit. Really enjoyed the building of it. It's modular, meaning that the forward prop from here forward is a separate piece. From here back is a separate piece. What you can't see at this angle is all this. This is all, believe it or not, the speed brake. So, and the kit provides the option to build open or closed. You hear the noises? That's where I'm busy playing. Because we're originally a carrier aircraft, we had an arrestor hook. Rotary bomb bay, meaning to drop the weapons and back to shut again. And this particular aircraft has I think, the bulged bomb bay. The fun part about it is, I'll quickly show you the decals. This, of course, being one of the Sea Witch aircraft, or the Jolly Roger. Regardless, it still gets the Sea Pirate decals. Very cool. Anyway, I bored you enough with an airplane. There will be more in the future, as I do have an Airfix, I think, 1/48 scale I shouldn't name those numbers. I don't know those numbers offhand, but it's a Sabre jet. Yeah, not an F-86. No, we didn't call them the F-86 in Canada, and neither did the Brits. Although we did build them here, and that particular aircraft, if memory serves, is actually a Canadian-built aircraft for the RAF, and by the end of it all, by the end of Sabre production in Canada, by what would become Bombardier, our sabers were actually hotter than the American sabers. So meaning hotter, meaning higher performance engine. Believe it or not. Sometimes you don't. Sometimes the competition does a better job. Regardless, thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time here at the Can-Am Garage.